Well, today we're on a real adventure. We're going to Mesa Verde Park, and we will climb up a 32-foot ladder and crawl through an 18-inch hole that's 12 feet long and up, I think, a 60-foot open-face stairway.
Yeah.
Come along!
So if you don't hear from us in a few days, you better come and look, because I might have got stuck in the hole. Okay, we're entering the Mesa Verde National Park, and we got about an hour and a half drive up the road there. So we'll see you when we get up there.
Looks like there must have been a forest fire up here on top of the mesa. Such devastation. Coming into Cliff Palace, which will be our first tour this morning. Good early morning. We are at Cliff Palace in Mesa Verde National Park, and we're going to try to get a shot of the Cliff Palace itself, but the sun is kind of playing havoc with the video.
Now every morning when they got up here at Cliff Palace, this was their view. And they did have neighbors across the valley there. If you look towards the center there, there's a dwelling right over there. Well, shortly we'll be heading on down there and going on a tour through there. This is our first stop. Looking down the canyon on the opposite side behind me is the stairway down, but we're going to end up down on that path straight down there. Then we're going to walk on around there and end up going there. And that's a lot larger when you get down there than it is here. I don't know if you can see some of those signs by it. And this is the stairways where we'll start. We'll go on down there through that gate, and there's a path that'll go on around to the other side.
There are some places without handrails. We will also be going up a total of 4 ladders. Now the first ladder and the last one are the tallest at 10 feet or 3 meters in height. If you have a fear of heights and you make it up that first one, the good news is that's going to be the most difficult one. It's actually easier to continue with the trail, going up about 50 uneven stone steps, a lot of which don't have handrails.
On our way down. And the stairs are a little bit uneven, so I'm just going to stop this clip now and be careful. So now we got down on the stairs, we're down on a pathway. I'm a little behind the group because I filmed. There's Judy up there. So I'm going to turn this off and catch up. And we reached our first ladder. The ladder. Now we're going to stay right here and wait for the ranger. There's about maybe a couple dozen people. So we're down on the same level now. I probably won't do too much narration because I'm not sure what I'm looking at. So I'm just going to kind of pan, keeping people out of the view, because I'm sure some of them don't want to be on YouTube. There is a group way over there. That's the 9 o'clock tour.
That you're asking.
How'd they get way at the top?
Okay, why did they leave? That's something that we don't know for sure, although I will be talking about that later. How did they get up to the top? Well, that was hand and toe hold trails. So basically rock climbing.
Okay, we're walking down to our next observation point.
Okay, so as humans, we all have something in common. We are all inherently lazy. And now you have an excuse, right? The ranger said so. If you could please join us. Okay, so what that means for Cliff Palace works is a tree puts down one ring every year. The thickness of the ring will vary based on the rainfall and the temperature, because the climate is not the same from one year.
So we're going to be moving to our third stop to look at an underground room, maybe at the Kiva. Inside this Kiva, it looks like there's Legos. This would be a Kiva. My guess is that might be the fire pit right there. Over there at the top, you can see the air vent. The air would come down, come through there, and spin around the room. And these Kivas would have roofs with a hole in the middle that give them entrance and exit, plus was an outlet for smoke through the middle. And that was the fire pit. Notice that blade sitting there probably blocked, the intention to block the air so the would start in motion around the living quarters.
Yep.
Narrow steps like
Heading
that.
out.
They're tall steps, so like this.
Ooh.
And you have to hold onto a chain for balance.
Oh, okay, a chain. Okay, there's something to hang on to. Okay. Because I've got such short legs. Some of those.
Here's some actual handholds and toe hose
Yep, they go up.
that would just go on up. And that's how people actually got in and out. The Puebloans.
Ancestral Puebloans.
There you go. Come up 3 ladders. One right there. One here. And the last one. And out. Thanks to my ranger, I made it out.